Welcome back, guys, to Neo Racing. This is the Ginetta G55 GT4 car on Silverstone National for the BTCC Sports Series. We're off. Good start by everyone. Jamo's into the lead for the first corner. Footman's coming through in third. Keith second. There was a sea of green everywhere. There's all through the first corner. And car off in the background. I think someone else is off as well. We'll get some replays in a bit. As we come down towards the... as we come down towards Maggots. And through the Maggots, Ebbin and Stevie off, Callum through the middle. Says thank you much, late, I'm through. As we replay the start, on board with Jay Houston on lap 1. So we're into the first corner, he's on the curb, we can't go anywhere, seat comes across and then just taps the front of Jay Houston's car, and that's what made him spin off in the background. Here's another view of the start on board with TY, so we see Jay Houston on the right hand side there. Up the inside on the curve, seat 1 comes across and then just contacts made just to race this, and then seat 1 spins and TY bang! Wrong place, wrong time for TY, and ends up doing a little donut at the first corner and going backwards, so lucky for TY. As we have a car in the back rejoining there, I think that's TY rejoining further back, and it's anyone's guess for third place. As bids to go through, Keith and Footman make contact. We go around Luffield now, round Luffield, Keith and Footman squeezing on each other. As Footman loses the back end and uses Keith as a little bit of a temporary wall to get himself back going again. Stevie right behind RZR. Footman coming back round the outside now, not giving up. As we look at Bidster, and oh god, big accident in the background. Massive accident. Oh, we'll get some replays on that, but Neil Farmek goes through. I think that was Footman, Seek. Wow, we'll get some replays. Here's a replay of that massive incident we saw. So Stevie, on board with Stevie, we got RZR in front of him, just comes across and makes contact with Footman. Just drifts across and makes contact. Here's a replay of what happened on that big incident we saw. So there's Footman getting out of control. So RZR's on the left hand side, who's in the white car. Stevie's right behind him there, just poking his nose in the green car. As we go around, Footman stays close to the curb, and then RZR blade just comes across. Bang! Straight into the back of him. He had all that track and then he just came across, caused that incident, and Footman's grinding the wall. Then just looks ahead and sensibly comes right across the track onto the grass to recover. Waits and then recovers there. Almost takes out TY as he recovers, so not the best recovery in the world. Here's another replay now from the helmet cam of RZR Blade. So we're looking in the mirror, see there the green car in his mirror, and then that's Stevie, and then here comes Footman alongside, and then we're just coming across, and then contact's made, boom! Round we go, highest G-force in the world, recovers, there's Footman going backwards down the wall, and then goes across the track to recover. Now here's the onboard view from Footman's car, so we're looking to his right, there's RZR Blade as we're coming across the line. You can see, and he just comes across, we're not moving anywhere, then into the wall, bang! Glass breaks immediately on impact, backwards down the wall, he's steering to the right, he's trying to get the car off the wall, and then back across the track. As we look here, there's seat 1, and there's TY there, it's come straight back across in front of TY, and boom! So close there. Right, here's a slow-mo on board with Jay Houston, so you see he pulls out, and then Footman's ahead of us, keeping near to the white line. RZR Blade comes across, bang, contact's made, James is in the right place at the right time, smashes through the 200 metre board, but manages to get ahead of that incident. As we rejoin the action at the front, Bidster into second place, and then Jamo's in the lead. Jamo was in the lead, he's exit stage right, so this car is proving to be quite a handful for some of the drivers. So as they come down the Wellington straight now towards Brooklands, and then Luffield. We're looking at Jay Houston there in the purple Ginetta there, catching up to Keith, and then Stevie catching up to him as well. So it looks like a 3-car scrap about to start. As we go around Luffield, Jay Houston goes on the inside. Keith leaves the door wide open there as they come around Woodcut corner. Keith losing out to Jay Houston, but will he have the run down towards Cops corner? Jay Houston's on the inside though, so you'd think that Jay Houston will get the place. Bidster in the lead now from Callum, all over the back of him. And he goes through, Keith goes back down to 5th place, Stevie takes him as well. So Stevie up to there as well. So Bidster comes through from Callum, first and second, through Maggots and Bain, through Beckett's corner and onto the back straight. As we have a little bit further look back here, Keith still hanging on. Someone spun in the background there. I think that was Jamo again, was it? Camera's going haywire. And I think, was there any more people off? No, Footman's there. Footman and TY battling further back, and Footman goes off again. Just can't seem to get the throttle control right with this car. Spins it back round. Callum in second place, harassing Bidster, not leaving him alone. Bidster not able to pull the gap he wants just yet. Stevie comes out in fourth, Neil Farmack fifth. Jamo, oh, that's RZR Blade having a little bit of a sideways moment through Luffield, but no harm done. As Seat One's there, has passed RZR. And Blakeney running quite far behind because he is unfortunately disconnecting, I think. Let's have a look. Has he disconnected? Oh no, yeah, he must have. His car's not there. So Blakeney luckily disconnecting there. As we have a little look, let's have a little look for the battle for fourth. Stevie there behind Jay Hewson. So not leaving him alone. Oh no, Stevie goes off just again. Really, everyone really struggling with the power of this car, just to try and get the back end screwed because the front end really wants to. Oh, Stevie goes very to the line. It's contact with Jay Hewson as they stick together on the straight. They magnetise, just get away with it. I mean, but you'd think, it's Neil Farmack there, but you'd think with all that straight they'd be able to run side by side. There's a little bit of contact there. But boys, surely with all that straight, with all that width of that straight, you shouldn't even be making contact. So spatial awareness needs to be put into force there, put into, you know, people need to do it. So Keith there in sixth place is the one that we're looking at on camera now as we see him come through Cops Corner. There he is, having a decent race in sixth place so far, picking up places from people that make mistakes. So let's have a look at the leader now. Bidster there. Oh, Bidster's off! Bidster's gone round! Bidster's made a mistake! Oh no, he's gone round. He did that by himself. He rejoins now with Stevie and Neil going down the straight as well. There we go. So Bidster recovering there. Let's see where it's going to be on down to the next corner. So Stevie's definitely ahead. Neil's alongside. Neil's going to go through into fourth place. So Bidster down to fifth after that spin. He's got to watch the rear tyre temperatures. But yep, so Callum takes the lead. Now after this race, ladies and gentlemen, we did do a touring car race, but unfortunately due to Project Cars' stupid replay system and file sizes, you cannot save more than 1 gig of replays. So unfortunately I was not able to save the replay for the next one, and I have to admit it was a very, very good race. So unfortunately, due to Project Cars 2 and Slightly Mad Studios replays being absolutely rubbish, we have not, unfortunately, not got a race to show you for that next one. So shame on you, Slightly Mad Studios and Project Cars 2, for spoiling it. It was a very good race that we could have watched, but unfortunately we'll never know, as apparently 4 15-minute races is too much for the game to cope with. Gran Turismo can do it, why can't you? So anyway, roasting aside, let's get back to the action as we got Jamo and Keith in the background, slightly together. Oh, not slightly together, they are together. Keith and Jamo side by side through Luffield. Keith gets a decent run, saying, "I'm not going to give up yet, sunshine. I might be an old dog, but I know some new tricks." As we go around Woodcote, Jamo still with the inside. If I know Keith, he'll not give up this without a fight. As they go around Cop's Corner, but he has to give way to Jamo. Jamo's got the inside line, so well done there. Good move from Jamo. As we look back at Stevie under attack from Neil Farmack up the inside into sideways. There's not much action on. I can't even think of the corner name. Maggots. As we go down the straight now, Bidster behind these lot now, waiting to pounce on any single mistake that gets made. There's Keith and battling with the others, but let's have a look into this battle here. Oh, Neil just surviving there with Stevie right behind him. Neil's onto the grass though, he's going to get a bad run out of here. Stevie's going to nip up the inside here. If I know Stevie, he'll be in there like a shot. But no, Neil covers it off. Bidster has to wait his turn as well. And meanwhile, further back here, we've got Keith, Jamo and RZR Blade. Not necessarily in that order. Jamo, Keith and RZR Blade is the order. as we come out of Luffield, lap 7 out of 15, so it takes about a minute a lap, so 15 laps, 15-minute race. As we look back further, and when the camera actually does what it's supposed to do, sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Oh, Bidster and Stevie together into maggots. Stevie's declining any way through for Bidster. Bidster having to be patient, and there we are. If you're patient, you get what you deserve. Because Stevie gets a bit too much on the power, squirms the car off, but Stevie's going to go close to him. He's not going to give up without a fight, he's old Stevie. And but Bidster's got the overspeed up the inside, just needs to cleanly get through the corner, which he does. Into 4th place, next target Neil Farmack. As we look a bit further back, there's RZR Blade with Keith in front of him, Jamo in front of him, still slightly spread out still. Well, things look to close up near the end. TY is unfortunately disconnected from the race, so TY down 11th, he will be a non-finisher. As we look now, Callum in the lead, lap 9 out of 15. Well, there's a red barrier for you. That's not Callum's car. Wait for it. Wait until there we go. Gets its knickers out of a twist. Callum in the lead in the Ginetta GT55 GT4 car. Beautiful car to drive. Well, it's a bit like Marmite. Some people like it, some people don't. So, Jay Hewson following him in suit. Neil Farmack still trying to cover off from Bidster in the background. Bidster still harassing Neil, trying to catch up to the guys in front as well. Bit further back, still a bit spread out, so not too many battles happening on track at the minute. We'll keep an eye on Neil Farmack and Bidster, because that looks like the closest fight on track at the moment. As we go around Luffield, Bidster closes up in the tight corners as he usually does, but then Neil Farmack is really good at getting these good runs onto the straight, getting up the speed. As you can see him just pulling a slight gap out on Bidster there, just using the track to his advantage. V-shaping the corner off, so you're going slightly too fast, then you slow down mid-corner, wash off your mid-corner speed, and then go straight back up the narrow bit of the corner to get a straight line out of the corner and get some more speed. So Callum in the lead, Jay Hewson in 2nd place, there he is in the number 90 purple and white Anderson colour car as he goes on the curb there. That'll lost him a bit of time to Callum, he'll lost traction out of there. Meanwhile, Bidster and Neil still practically pushing each other around. Footman's about to get lapped, he's not loving this car at all, he's not feeling the love. Oh, someone else back there's off, is that Stevie? Yeah, Stevie's gone round in the background, so Stevie goes off, Jamo goes through, says thank you much, I'll take that. Next target is his, well, he's not a teammate, but same colour car as Keith behind, so he's got to watch out for making more mistakes. As we go back to Neil and Bidster there, see the difference in line out of the corner. Neil a lot more smoother, Bidster going for a more aggressive line out. As we come through over Woodcote for the to start lap 11, there's Callum and Jay Hewson who are still quite close together. There we go, very close indeed. It's a lovely track and car combination. It's just obviously, like I said, some people like it, some people don't. But you can't complain about the entertainment values. Footman's about to get lapped now as he goes off exit stage right. Footman goes off. And you can see there's a big grass bank. So, yeah, Footman goes off. Neil Farmack there in 3rd place with Bidster right behind him. So, Bidster's still trying to stick with Neil Farmack. Got good pace there. There's Neil. As we look a bit further back, there's RZR Blade catching up to Keith ever so slowly, so we'll see how that progresses later on. As Jay Hewson's still behind Callum, he can keep up with the pace, but he can't find a way to get any closer, so we'll have to see how this pans out. As we look back, there's Neil Farmack with Bidster, so Bidster's fallen off Neil slightly there. And then we've got Jamo and Keith, Jamo and Stevie, the next duo to come past us, as Keith and RZR now getting a bit closer. We'll keep an eye on this. Keith and RZR as we come over the start-finish line. Is Footman's still there? I think he's doing donuts or something. Let's have a look. He's either pulled over, yeah, he's just had enough. He's doing donuts, so Footman's retiring from the race, so doesn't like the car and track combination, so he will be a retirement. Bidster in 4th place there. Well, I do hope Footman doesn't cause a yellow flag for doing those silly little donuts, but let's hope he doesn't cause a yellow flag. It'd be a shame if he does. It'd be very unsportsmanlike if he does as well. I don't see why he just doesn't retire to the pits myself, but that's just him. So we go across the line now. Neil Farmack with Bidster still behind him, trying to keep up. Jay Hewson still the same gap to Callum, no change there. As we look at him now going down towards the next corner, Azadar Blade right behind Keith now, so Azadar Blade not leaving Keith alone, not letting him rest for a second. As we come down towards Cox Corner, Keith, green car, Azadar Blade, purple car. Keith runs a... Whoa, Azadar Blade gets a fantastic run out of that corner. He's looking up the inside now. Keith gives him room, says, there you go, sunshine. I'm not going to battle that hard if you've got that much pace. Then it goes through on the inside. Keith's still going to challenge it though, but I think he's going to run wide, but he might get a good run out. Remember, it's not over until it's over. There's Footman on the right doing those silly little donuts. As I think Keith's back ahead. He's got the run. He got the run out of the corner. That's the wise old owl in him. Good experience there from Keith. Will he be able... Azadar Blade's demon on the brakes though and goes through and loses the back end and bang. Keith could not do anything about that. Azadar just lost the car himself and spins round and rejoins. Going to do all that hard work again. So Callum and Jay Houston. Jay Houston's right behind Callum now. Close as you like. Right behind him now, not leaving him any room to breathe as we come around on the penultimate lap, ready to start the last lap. Bidster and Neil there in the background. You can see the white and blue car there, still very close. As we go into Brooklands for the second to last time. Callum's lost the back end. Oh no, Jay Houston goes up the inside. Jay Houston goes, no, says thank you very much. You can do that every day. I'll take the position. Callum's not happy about that though. His car's squirming under acceleration. He's angry with himself about that. He's led almost all this race, and then one little mistake at the end on the penultimate lap loses it. But he's got one more lap to try and get past him now as we start the last lap. There we go. It ticks over into Cox Corner. There goes Callum through. Oh, that's track limits. Callum, got to be careful there. As Bidster's right behind Neil now. He's not leaving him any rest as well. He wants a podium place. This is going to be a good last lap, I can sense it, as we come into Brooklands. Callum right behind Jay Houston, just not want to let him go. He's closer, he's got good acceleration, he's in the draft as well. So we'll see. Bidster's right behind Neil, practically pushing him out of the corner as well, so we'll keep an eye on that. As they go down, I see Bidster's brake lights flashing on it. He's flashing his lights at Neil, saying, come on, let's go, let's go. As Callum and Jay Houston go into the last corner. Brooklands and then Luffield. Now and over for Callum. Oh, sideways, he's throwing it away. Callum's throwing it away with the mid-corner slide. Jay Houston's going to go across the line and Jay Houston's going to win the Ginetta race at Silverstone. Well done to Jay Houston there. Well done. Callum second place. Bidster. Oh, Bidster gets Neil. Oh, Bidster gets Neil on the line. Neil makes a mistake. We'll get a replay on that, but Neil makes a mistake. Fourth place. Unlucky for Neil. Stevie's going to come through ahead of Jamo for fifth place. Is he? Yes, he is. And Jamo, don't see Jamo getting past now, so Stevie's going to go through in fifth place. Jamo's going to be sixth. Good job there by them two. Keith's going to be seventh. A good result by Keith. Azadar Blade after a few spins in eighth place. Sequon last of the finishes in ninth place. Footman T1. Here's what happened between Neil and Bidster on the last lap. Coming into Brooklands, Neil loses the back end, he twitches, and he just holds on to it. Bidster goes wide. Neil runs a bit wide, Bidster's up the inside, there were no contact there. Neil just slides too early on the power and into the gravel, no. And then loses all that time and all that hard effort thrown away and comes across the line in fourth. Bidster takes third. Footman, TY and Blakeney retirements. So there we are. There's your winner, Jay Houston. So we'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the support races. So we'll see you next time. Take care.